Not today, Kimmy. You can be in the next Q&A, yeah? Right. Sorry, buddy. Hey guys, my name is Aldas, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my first ever Q&A. Now obviously a couple of weeks ago I posted my 10,000 subscriber special, so thank you very much for everyone that subscribed. I really appreciate it. And I also asked you to put some comments in the box below and some questions for this Q&A. So you guys really came through with loads of comments, and hopefully today I'll be able to get through quite a few of them. Now don't forget, if you enjoy the content on this channel and want to support me, then just like, subscribe, that'd be hugely appreciated. We've gained so many subscribers recently and I'm just so thankful. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying putting these videos out, and I hope you're enjoying them too. So I'm just gonna go quickly drive up somewhere, park up, and then we'll get into the questions. But yeah, let's get into it. Right guys, so let's get into the Q&A. Now like I said, there was a lot of questions and I won't be able to get through all of them. There were 167 comments on my 10,000 subscriber special, so obviously I won't be able to get through all of them, but I've tried to pick out questions that people asked a lot or that I thought were interesting to answer or something. So yeah, sorry if I didn't get to your question, and I will be saying the name of the person that asked them just in case you want to know. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first question, now this is an interesting one. That was actually asked more than once, which I was surprised about. So AO Jarvin asks, what's your name? My name is actually Aldas. That's why I say at the start of every single video, hi guys, my name is Aldas. That is actually my name. That actually came up in another video as well, so I thought I'd pop that in. That is actually my name. So yeah, now the next one. Now this is, okay. So this is not really a question, but it's something you guys pointed out in the last video, which is how I look. Now loads of you said that I look like Nico Hulkenberg. I kind of see it. Nico Rosberg, that was a sort of a interesting one. Lando Norris, okay, fair enough. And Gordon Ramsay, so there you go. I'm a combination of all those. What is that, 4 people? Yeah, I'm a combination of those 4. But fair enough. I mean, maybe I see the Hulkenberg one, but the rest of them are interesting. But there you go, guys. So that wasn't really a question, but I thought I'd point it out anyway because I thought it was kind of funny. So Benedict Trin asks, how old are you? I am 19 years old. So yeah, there you go. And then we have a depressed Texas player, Kids Love F1, and Steph Gray asks me about my favourite driver, my favourite team, and who's the most exciting driver I like to watch in 2018. Now, my favourite driver is Lewis Hamilton. I am a Lewis Hamilton fan. Hopefully not a fanboy, but, you know, Hamilton fans on the internet, apparently they're all, you know, blind fanboys apparently. And my favourite team is Mercedes, obviously. As far as who's the most exciting driver to watch in 2018, that's a good one. I'm going to go with either Max Verstappen or Daniel Ricciardo. I might just say, in terms of who was, I'll say Daniel Ricciardo. I think he's the best overtaker on the field. For me, the 3 best are Lewis, Daniel, and Max in terms of overtaking. Some of the stuff they do just stuns me. So yeah, and I think Daniel just has the edge over those 3. His lunges are always the best, and he just makes you go like, wow, how did he do it from that far back? In terms of the midfield, so I want to give a little shout out to the midfield. Who do I think in the midfield? I'm gonna give it to K-Mag. A little bit of a maybe a strange one, but he's pretty aggressive, but he's so fun to watch, and he's such a funny character as well. I mean, some of the moves he pulls off are pretty like on the edge of your seat stuff. So yeah, shout out to K-Mag in the midfield. Now, next question from David Pesha and Jaden Elwell is about F1 the game. Now, it's about, do I play it and will I post it on the channel? Now, yes and no in terms of me playing. I play it like literally once a week, and I only have F1 2017. I don't actually have F1 2018, so I'm not a massive gamer. And in terms of posting on the channel, maybe I'll do something eventually, but not anytime soon. Now the next question is from The Revolutionary and George Darbokliev, and it is, do you follow any of the sports outside of F1, like football or cricket? And what's your favourite team, football team? I do like football. I am an Everton fan. That's quite a... But when do you ever hear people say they're Everton fans? But yeah, I am an Everton fan. I do watch football outside F1. But my second favourite sport is actually, and this is a bit of a weird one, it's actually snooker. I'm for some reason, I do not know why, I'm a really big snooker fan. I'm a massive fan of Ronnie O'Sullivan, and I just, yeah, I got hooked on it like at the start of 2018 and just watched everything, all the big tournaments, and yeah, massive Ronnie O'Sullivan fan. Love the guy, he's so funny, and he's just the GOAT. 5 times world champion as well, just like Lewis Hamilton, so there you go. And what's funny actually as well is that the most successful Formula 1 driver is 7 times world champion Michael Schumacher. The most successful snooker champion of all time, Stephen Hendry, 7 times as well. So both Lewis and Ronnie hopefully chasing down those titles So yeah. Now the next question is from Nicholas Barton, and this one is... Oh, this is a good one. Now, this is an OG YouTube F1 question. Like, if anyone actually knows what the inside joke of this, I will be amazed. Comment in the box below if you get this. Now, he asks, please summarize your thoughts on the Swallow Rock 8x10 wooden potting shed. I'm actually going to have to go to a little bit of a voiceover for this one, so... Now guys, I'm not exactly a shed connoisseur, but when I did search up a Swallow Rook 8x10 potting shed, this baby came out, and well, I've got to say it's pretty nice. Got a few windows, couple of doors. I mean, it's pretty sweet to be honest with you. But yeah, a little bit boring in my opinion, but it does have potential. Kind of like the Haas Formula 1 team, really. And there you go. That's my thoughts on the 8x10 wooden potting shed. Once again, comment in the box below if you get that joke, because that is a very old school inside F1 joke. So now the next question, Mr. Mendoza Formula 1 and Sean Wood asks, what are your thoughts on Pierre Gasly moving to Red Bull, and how do you think Red Bull Honda will do, and do you think the Flying Dutchman will have a chance at the title? Now, what do I think of Pierre Gasly moving to Red Bull? I mean, a fantastic move for the guy. He really deserves it. I really think actually I think he actually went a bit he was a quiet one actually in 2018. I don't think people realise how good of a debut season he had, especially since that sort of Toro Rosso Honda was not that competitive, especially towards the end of the season. But he had some great results. I mean, Bahrain was a stunning one. Don't know how he pulled that off. And then Hungary as well. So really underrated driver in my opinion. Look out for Pierre Gasly. He is not as quiet or as bad as people think. In terms of Red Bull Honda in 2019, that is such a throw in the air. I might even make a separate video about that. I think they'll do all right, but I do not expect them to be winning the championship anytime soon, if I'm honest. And I don't think... all I'm going to say is look out for their reliability, because I think they might struggle. And in terms of will the Flying Dutchman win the title, if they bring out a good enough car, you know, I could be wrong. If Honda deliver, Max Verstappen, in my opinion, I put a video out already. I think mentally he might not be there just yet. He might struggle with the pressure of really pulling off throughout the entire season. No mistakes, because just look how good Hamilton was and how, fair enough, Vettel had a bit of a rough season, but he still managed to at least challenge for it, unlike Kimi. So Max can definitely do it if he can stay consistent throughout the season and if he gets a good car. So yeah, there you go. Now the next question from Didn't. Do you think Charles Leclerc is going to score more points than Vettel in 2019 like Ricciardo did in 2014 driving for Red Bull? I think that's what everyone wants to know. Like, how good is Charles Leclerc really? I mean, I've hyped him up because I think he deserves the hype. I mean, he beat Marcus Ericsson comprehensively in qualifying, pulled out some really consistent results, especially towards the end of the season. And is he quick enough to beat Sebastian Vettel? Honestly, I think that is the most exciting thing about 2019. Is he as good as we all think he is? Well, I think he could win the championship. But Seb is so experienced in season-long title campaigns that it's going to be difficult. But I think he definitely has a chance, and I'm most excited for him out of anyone else in 2019. Just look out for him. But I'm going to say no. I don't think he's going to score more points, but he's going to be so close, and I don't know. He could. So I'm going to say no, but 50-50 on that one. So the next question from Random T-Rex. Why did you begin uploading content, and congrats on 10k. So yep, thank you very much for that. Why did I begin uploading content on YouTube? Pretty much simply is because, just like any other F1 fan, I have like an opinion, and obviously when I didn't have a YouTube channel, me being a crazy person, I had so much opinions about Formula 1. I was literally like driving and just talking to myself about Formula 1 as I'm driving. Just me, by the way. I'm not crazy, I promise. Or maybe I am, I don't know. But I just had this like so many opinions on Formula 1, and I just wanted to get them out, see what you guys thought, and yeah, I started a YouTube channel halfway through 2018, and it has really popped off, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, it's just because I had an opinion, and I had a passion for Formula 1 and wanted to put my opinion out there and see what you guys thought and have some great discussions. And yeah, it's been amazing since then. So yeah, that's why I started Formula 1, because I'm crazy and I was talking to myself about Formula 1 in the car. Right, so the next question from Naveen Kumar. Do you think Perez can be champion if put in a winning car, or is he just another midfield driver? I did actually talk about Perez a little bit during my why don't believe the hype around Esteban Ocon. Do I think he can win the championship? I honestly think he actually reminds me a lot of Rosberg. He, in his younger years, had podiums and everything, and I do think he could actually win the championship if given a car good enough, like Nico was. But if he's put up against someone like Lewis Hamilton, or even someone like Max Verstappen in a winning car, I don't. But I do think Perez could, honestly. If he was given a good enough car, he is such a consistent driver now. He is so much better than he was at McLaren. And I'm actually going to go, yeah, I'm going to stick my neck out for Sergio, and I'm going to go, if he's given a good enough car, I think he can, like Nico Rosberg did. I don't think Nico Rosberg's an amazing driver, and he did need Hamilton to have quite a bit of, unreliability for it. And I think Sergio would need the same. But yes, I'm going to go yes on that one. The next question from Engineer314. Aldas, how/when did you start watching F1? And do you watch any other motorsports? I started watching F1 fully, properly, season to season in 2012. And I don't watch any other motorsport. I'm still not into Formula E or MotoGP. I don't know why. Formula 1, I'm just one of those, like, just watches Formula 1 and that's it. And yeah, but I will get into it in the future, hopefully. Now, the next question is from Magath88, which is, when will McLaren be up there again? Now, again, this is a question that I think everyone wants to know. In my personal opinion, when you say up there, I think he means, like, when will they be winning and maybe challenging him for championships? No chance in the next 2 years. Mercedes and even something like Red Bull, even with Honda, are just way too far ahead. McLaren, I honestly do not understand what has happened to them. I was so optimistic for this year. I was one of those people that said, you know what, Fernando can get a podium with that engine, but I've started to doubt McLaren and their entire operation, to be honest. When will they be up there again? At the earliest, 2021, but even then, I don't know. Honestly, I think about 2025. Honestly, I think it will be a hard and long slog for them. I don't think their management is there either. There's something about their combination of management that I just don't like, and but yeah, they do have some great drivers for 2019, and we just don't know. But at the earliest 2021, but I reckon by 2024, 2025, because yeah, in my opinion, there's a long way to go. So this will be the final question, and it's just a couple of quick fire ones from Kids Love F1, which is, first of all, Halo or no Halo. No Halo for me, but that personally, I really don't like the aesthetics of it, but it's proven itself, so, you know, maybe yes Halo, but for me, no Halo. If that makes sense. I agree with it, but I don't like it. There you go. I'm so confusing. Favorite F1 era? Ooh, the start of the 2010 era, that from 2012 to 2013. That's probably my favorite. I think the cars looked amazing. The drivers there, I mean, Seb, Fernando, Webber, Button, Hamilton, all sort of not in their prime, but all quite competitive. Even though Red Bull were dominating. That's probably my favorite era. Also when I started watching as well. And then lastly, pay drivers, yes or no? Pay drivers, yes. I think don't mind if pay drivers come into F1, because F1 is a business, and the fact is, if the driver's good enough, he's good enough. So yep. But yeah, guys, that is the end of my Q&A. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Comment in the box below of what you thought of this kind of video. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What could I improve about it for next time? And yeah, hopefully you liked it. It's a little bit of a different video, and I like sort of making different videos. I like to switch up the content. A little bit of update on the channel. Next week, I'm going to be posting my 2019 season predictions video. It'll be another live video like this, so look forward to that. I'm really trying to... I really want to get it as right as possible, but predictions, especially for 2019, is going to be difficult. I mean, so many new drivers, so many different changes. I think there's only 2 teams. I think Haas and Mercedes. I might be wrong off the top of my head. I think that's the only 2 teams that actually kept the same driver lineup. So total punt in the dark, but I look forward to that, my 2019 predictions for next week. And yeah, once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment in the box below what you thought. I keep repeating myself. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah. Bye.